Hey, Kentucky, welcome back. Time to talk a few more topics now. First up, it seems the pandemic may have a negative side effect for parents and the kids around the Bluegrass. Doctors say fears about the virus may have prevented trips to the doctor's office, meaning some Kentucky children have likely fallen behind in their routine immunizations, putting them at risk for measles, whooping cough, and other life-threatening illnesses. Keith, we got to find a way to get kids their vaccinations because school will likely be in person this year. We can't send them there without vaccines.
Yeah, and this is one of those things that you just don't think about until it comes up like this, that people were staying away and maybe not taking care. And for one, they couldn't get in for a while and having a hard time getting in now to get those immunizations. So yeah, it's something that you got to think about hard, especially like you said, with school starting up.
That's right. All right, the latest phase of Kentucky's reopening begins today. Some child care centers and low-contact youth sports are allowed to resume, but with a series of safety restrictions. Keith, this is welcome news for a lot of us working parents. Even if you're working in the home, to have somewhere to send your kids so you can get that work actually done is a good thing.
Yeah, part of that too is just seeing them get some activity finally too. So with some of those, low grade sports, low contact sports, they're able to get out and get involved in. So it's good to see maybe some baseball coming back for the summer for some of these kids. I know, again, high schools in Fayette County, they're going to wait until the 29th, but the private schools were able to start today. So Lexington Catholic and LCA got a little head start in some of their sports.
Yes, they did. All right, some Northern Kentucky high school seniors got a different type of graduation ceremony over the weekend. The Kentucky Speedway gave students in Boone County the chance to take a victory lap. After getting their diplomas, taking socially distant photos, and signing their senior banner, kids sped off to take 3 laps around the track in Sparta. Keith, how cool is that?
I had the chance to go around at the Charlotte Motor Speedway when we were covering the Belk Bowl. It's a blast. Even as quick as it takes, it's so fun, get your heart rate going. And for these kids, wow, pretty special. And I think the Kentucky Speedway should be commended for what they did for these students.
Yeah, what a great idea. What a great thought they had to let them take a victory lap of sorts. So cool. All right, a Perry County man is taking a different approach to supporting Breonna Taylor and the Black Lives Matter movement. Nathan Little teamed up with Dragon Squad Esports to create a video game tournament involving players from all around the world. All the proceeds are going to a GoFundMe for Taylor's family and Black Lives Matter. Keith, this is one of the things we talk about. How can you help? How can you take action? Use your unique talents to do it like Nathan is.
Yeah, and I don't know how to start one of those tournaments and everything, but you're right. Find what you can do in order to contribute and help out with the cause. And I think this is wonderful what this kid has done.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, former UK basketball players Ravi Moss and Eric Daniels led a rally about racial injustice on Saturday. The event at Woodland Park was designed to begin a discussion and inform everyone how they can do their part to take steps forward. Other former Kentucky players in attendance included Ramel Bradley, Rex Chapman, and others. Keith, I was there. It was the most productive thing. We sat in lawn chairs and just listened. It was wonderful. Shout out to Eric and Ravi for doing it.
And that's all I'm going to say about it. I'm going to yield the rest of my time to you. I'm going to say it was wonderful what they did, but since you were there, why was it so special, aside from just all the listening and the speakers?
So they had speakers from all walks of life sharing their stories. And since we weren't walking or marching or shouting, everyone got to hear it. And I came away learning so much, so I hope everybody else did too. All right, the ball is in the NCAA's court regarding Olivier Sarr's eligibility for the upcoming season. While many believe that Kentucky applied for a waiver for Sarr not long after he signed on the dotted line in May, ESPN's Dick Vitale publicly confirmed the waiver submission following a phone call with Coach Cal over the weekend. Keith, obviously they're going to try to get him to be eligible this year.
Not a shocker, huh? This Dick Vitale guy that you speak of, scoops everybody. I don't know. It's good reporting.
Chances that you think he is eligible?
Do I think he'll be eligible? I don't know. I think this is a tough call just because I don't know how hard Wake Forest is going to fight it, but I would like to believe that he didn't get to play for the coach he wanted. It was a late move by the school. He should have the chance to play.
That's what I think too. All right, tonight's wrap up is next as Hey Kentucky continues.